Hello and welcome to Enhance It at Mapping Key Gaming. My name is Zman and today we are going to enhance Infinity Gauntlet, a love letter game. Marvel Infinity Gauntlet Love Letter is a 2 to 6 player game that plays in about 15 minutes for ages 10 and up. The game comes in this like crushed velvet little baggie with the cards and the little counters. They go inside. It's a good idea on paper. You know, it's a pretty unique kind of thing, and I know that the original love letter came in a similar little baggie, but you know, actually traveling with it's really not that ideal. I mean, with the cards being in the bag without any kind of real protection, you know, the top card and the back card do make contact, and it's just really not ideal. So what I did was I got rid of the little baggie and I went with this right here. Now this is a Ultimate Guard, a Boulder, and it is the 60 plus model. So Ultimate Guard makes deck boxes, and they make them in a 40 plus, 60 plus, 80 plus, and 100 plus. Now you're going to find a lot of 100 plus that they're just like this. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. It's about the same size, except this is thicker plastic, where this is just thin. With it being labeled as a 60 plus deck box, it means that it can hold up to 60 double-sleeved card comfortably inside the box. You can do more if they are single-sleeved or no sleeved, not you know, without sleeving them. Now let's see here. There's a little trick to popping it open, but there you go. So they do fit comfortably. It does have, let's see here, just that little bit of space there. So, and this is the 60. I am getting the 40 for a different game, so I'm gonna try that out. I'm not sure if it'll be able to fit, because right now I have the counters in here and the instruction book, and I have all the cards double sleeved. I come from the world of Magic where we double sleeve all of our cards, and since this is a game that is going to be traveling with me, it's going to be played at different tables and stuff. You know, double sleeving it is a no-brainer for me anyway. I did use the KMC Perfect Fit for the inner sleeve, and then I use the KMC Matte for the outer sleeve. The love letter cards themselves are actually a little bit smaller cut than your regular like Magic card, Pokemon card, Yu-Gi-Oh. So the Perfect Fit, you know, it slides right in. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it, except for when you double sleeve it, you do have to kind of help it out a little bit for it to get in all the way. But it's not a big deal. They fit fine. They are protected, you know, in case, you know, a little bit of water or something gets on the edge. But I wanted, there we go, for you to see. When they say matte with the different sleeves, they're talking about the back side. So one side you're going to have the high gloss, and then the other side will be matte, and that actually helps a couple different things. Mainly, what I found it to be helpful is when you have a stack of cards like this, your deck like that, the cards don't move. There is a little bit of a resistance, and there is a grip on the matte side. You know, when you get them the first time and you look at them, they look kind of frosted. And that's because they put a little bit of texture. And so as you can see here side by side, you know, these are both exactly the same card. So you can see that the color is a little bit different because of that texture that they put on the outside. And then there you can see, you know, Spider-Man versus an Iron Man would. I mean, you can just look at the text and you can see that there is a little bit of a difference. It's not that big. And, you know, especially on a game like this, where we're really not looking at the backside of the card, you know, there's no problem in you differentiating which one is the Marvel heroes and which one is Thanos or anything like that. So, I mean, yeah, with the mat, it's really not a big deal at all. The only time that I see it being a little bit of a factor is when you're using these reference cards. Now, I did put the Thanos side to be the mat side because I figured, uh, the majority of people that are going to be using these are going to be using the hero side. But I mean, it's not a big deal. You can easily flip them around like I just did with those other ones. It's really not a big deal. Now, I will be getting a larger variety of sleeves from other companies. I'm going to be trying those out. Like I said, I am going to be getting this Boulder in the 40 size for another game. But if it fits like this, I mean, if it fits just a little bit tighter than this, I may just switch it to this and use this deck box for something else. But I mean, like everything it just fits in here so nice, so neat. And when you have it all together like this, I mean, you can put this in your bag and you're not, nothing's going to happen to your cards. I mean, it's definitely it's a solid box. It's really protected. It does have like a satiny kind of a finish on it, so it does have like a real, like, I don't know, like a little bit of a fuzzy type of a texture. But I mean this is really nice, and you can see through it. This is frosted. All it has like a frosted kind of effect because I don't know if you can see, but there's Spider-Man is right there. You can kind of see Gamora there. On this side here, I can definitely tell that the tokens are there. So those are two enhancements, two upgrades that I've done to Love Letter here. And I'm going to be doing this to some other games. So if you like this kind of content, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, the universe is in your hands.